Hey everybody, so this is going to be a quick video. I wanted to tell a really weird little story from yesterday. I don't really have any updates on the sleep apnea thing because I've been struggling with getting to use it in the right way in a good environment. But anyways, I wanted to tell you a story about a dream I had yesterday, and this is just sort of my own documentation of it. If you don't know this because you don't know me or you haven't seen any other 7,000 videos I've posted here and there all over YouTube, I went skydiving back in the late teens or the late O's of 2000. So meaning 2007, I believe it was. I went skydiving with the next, and it was fun. But my dream last night involves me going skydiving again. And for some reason, my immediate family, which is my mother and my brother, were with me at this hotel while I was going to go to skydive. They were wherever this skydiving was going to occur. And so it's the night before, kind of leading into the morning of, and I apparently am having trouble sleeping because I'm kind of amped up on, about to do this skydive. And so I'm kind of talking to my family for a while, early in the early morning hours. I'm guessing it was the 6 o'clock range or six or something like that range. And so I ended up going back to my room, and for some reason, there's a large kind of two-door closet, French door closet that I could open. And when I open it, the plane, I guess, for some reason, in my dream brain, was the plane that I was going to be jumping out of, which was like a tiny little like almost looked like a very tiny one-seater, two-seater plane, was in the closet, kind of propped up like with the tail fin, the I think it's called the tail fin, in the back, and sort of the propeller down towards the ground, and there was like parts of it that weren't completely assembled for some reason. And I even remember seeing the wings or encountering the wings, but the pilot was in there, and the pilot was like, "It's like about time you got here," and I'm like, "What?" And it's the pilot, who for some reason in my dream was like a younger black man for some reason in the dream. He was like, "What time you got here?" We were supposed to start at 7 or something like that, and I said, 7. I didn't have this thing scheduled till 9 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what you're talking about. And he's still like still struggling with pieces of the plane. Like it looked like kind of part of the outer shell of the plane coming off. And I just felt obviously like this is not a plane I want to get in and fly. I guess I would want to jump out of it because I wouldn't want to be in the sky with it for too long. But I decided I was going to I said, I just can't do this because I felt like I was obviously going to die just getting in this plane. And then for some reason, the next thing I know, the door to the door to the room I was in is opened, and now instead of it being a young black guy, it's a young black female for some reason who's dragging the plane, which is like just parts of the plane. It's like it fell apart on the way out the door, and she's just dragging part of the plane up to the front, and she's going to complain about the fact that that I had her waiting, and we were scheduled to take off at 7, according to her, even though I remember in the dream, I guess my brain remembers saying it was 9 o'clock at 9 a.m. And anyways, she goes to the front desk and she decides to complain to the hotel receptionist. And so she goes up there and she says, this man kept me waiting, and then he wanted me to do freaky things, like he wanted me to bring a monkey on the plane. And I'm like, why would I want to bring a monkey on the plane to skydive? That makes no sense whatsoever. But this was just such a wacky dream. I mean, the whole thing was absurd. The whole environment and the people in it, going to a hotel, the plane being in my closet, the switching back and forth between the gender of the pilots. I don't know if it's because I've been seeing things a lot about transgender, or if I've been, what it was, but it was just so bizarre that I'm, that I'm even having these weird dreams, like, or this weird dream like this, because I don't have dreams super often. excuse me, I don't have dreams super often. So this was just a weird dream. And the part that was the most bizarre was just that at the end, she's saying that I was like uh, asking her if she could bring that I could if I could bring a monkey on board. And I remember in within the confines of this dream just starting to laugh so hard and kind of sitting on the ground and laughing like this is so absurd. Why would I want to bring a monkey for a skydive? It was just so weird, and I know people have different interpretations of the dream and things like that, but the fact it was just so bizarre that the plane was damaged. Like, what does that mean? Does that mean that I have a fear that planes aren't going to stay together? Do I need something to distract me? That's why I wanted to bring a monkey on the board with me and the pilot. Why would I want to skydive with a monkey? I mean, why was it? What is my fear of this thing like that? And just in case people want to get into the whole thing, I'm not going to get into if you have any opinion about why the pilot happened to be black and then switched from black male to black female. That means nothing to me because that's my dreams always have diverse amounts of people in them. Primarily because I've had a number of relationships with people from varying cultures, and so I think they all just kind of work their way into my dreams. People from different parts of different cultural backgrounds, so for some reason they just find their way in my dreams. And it's so I have no interest in entertaining any nonsense about stuff like that. I'm telling you the people so you could set it in your mind. So if you want to set it in your mind as well, I happen to be French Caucasian, all right? So then that would be my cultural background. So I'm French Caucasian. But anyways, my point is that it was just a very bizarre dream, and I I'm just for some reason in my brain now I'm imagining the skydiving monkey. So take care, and I will see you later. Don't talk to anybody strange, at least not anybody stranger than me, as if that were possible.